Yeah, what?
Introduce myself now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got it now. I got it now, man. I made sure. I mean, I'm like, I feel so dumb. Time you just say,
I mean, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. So look, man. You ain't hear Drake's new album yet. Well, not new album, but you didn't hear some sexy songs for you.
Man, look.
Damn, man, you was used to be Draked out.
No, that's not true because I don't like his soft songs. I don't like.
Oh, you don't like soft songs?
I like when he raps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the song when he raps. Like,
what was the last album you heard that you liked from him? That you like?
The last album I liked from him was Nothing Was the Same. No.
Nothing Was the Same was a while ago.
No,
that was 2013. So you.
Yeah, I just like the singles, bro. I just like his singles.
Oh, you just like singles. So yeah. You all right, so you didn't like did you hear him and Her Loss?
Nothing Was the Same was the one where he was with his
Running
face
Through the Six for My Woes and all that shit. No, that was If You Read It Too Late.
Nah, not that one.
Nothing Was the Same was the John.
No, was the
Energy,
same.
Right? Energy.
Nah,
Energy. That wasn't on Nothing Was the Same?
I don't think Energy was not.
Nothing Was the Same was with the Head in the Clouds.
Yeah, the one with Pound Cake.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, yeah.
Yeah, that's my last. That was my last.
The other song on there, what's the song? Remember? That was on there.
Yeah. That was my set.
I got a theory that Kendrick Lamar wrote that song. I do. I have a theory that he wrote that song, bro.
Why?
Because in Euphoria, he said that line. Remember? You remember Euphoria?
Motherfuckers never loved her. That's my set.
That song's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
That song is fire, bro.
That's probably his best song. And plus the subject matter. Drake don't talk about stuff like that. Yeah. That's Kendrick's subject matter in that song.
Okay, no, Drake does. Drake does. Drake talks about himself very, very well. Yeah. Okay, about stuff he going through and stuff like that. So I don't know. He has a real, like, the voice of Drake is like he kind of remind me like he's not Jay-Z, but how he can explain and make you feel where he's coming from.
Yeah, that's good. All right, man. Look, turn this up. You know what it is, man. Let's do it, man. Hey, man, Torture Talk. Torture Talk. I am the King of the North, the Night King. Got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat.
One's in the chat.
All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. Okay, call me the Hidden Gem, over 1,300 subscribers, over 17,000. And yes, I am the Night King, the King of the North, with my...
It's your boy, B.Well, a.k.a. B-I-G-T-A-N-K.
Hey. Hey, hold on. All right, man. So look, man, we're going to get into this, man. And Drake has a new album that he says he's coming out with. And we're going to watch a piece of that little video. And then we're going to come back and discuss a couple of things. All right, man. So I covered this a little bit yesterday, and we're just going to watch this one part where Drake's talking about the new album, and then we're going to give our theories of what we think the new album is and what it's going to be about. So, yeah, let's get to it.
His albums is he most proud of? And he said Nothing Was the Same.
What's your favorite album you've ever done? Come on, don't duck.
Alright. Probably,
the work you're most proud of. Come on. Which, by the way, I'll tell you.
Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same?
I don't want to downplay any album. Every album is just like turning a page, but
love that.
It's just like sometimes it's not gonna be what it was in chapter 2, you know?
I understand.
Or even maybe don't think of it like that. Maybe think of it like it's not gonna be what it was like when you first met Harry Potter and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And Drake got on Aiden Ross's stream, and I believe this is his second or third time streaming with Aiden. And in one point on that stream, he confirmed that he's working on a new solo album.
I've been listening to it. Yeah, of course.
Every time, every journey. Working on a new album right now. It's a
What?
slap.
Already? Solo album?
Yeah. And then shout out to everybody that that's been showing us love though, for real. On
All right, so we going there. All right, man. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed you said what? This is like the third time we've been on Aiden Ross, right?
This is the third time he's been on Aiden Ross, I believe.
Okay. Well, that tells me that he knows his audience.
Aiden Ross?
He knows his audience.
Why you say that?
Because of he's not going on no black outlets.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just keeping them 100.
Ooh.
That's not a black outlet. That's a multicultural outlet. That's more of a pop outlet.
Yeah.
Aiden Ross is you know Aiden Ross stream. That's it. He knows his audience. He knows where he's trying to get to. He knows
but
he knows who's on his team.
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so look. I think Drake already has an audience already.
I know that. But
why does he need to go on there? Why can't he do a black outlet?
Mean?
He don't need to do
Aiden Ross is like one of the. He don't need to do Aiden Ross, but Aiden Ross is one of the top streamers.
He is.
So why wouldn't he go on Aiden Ross?
Academics is bigger than Aiden Ross.
Yeah, but academics.
Well, on numbers wise, he's not.
I was about to say,
but on culture wise, he is.
Yeah, but that's his boy. That's his boy too. But
academics, I don't know.
Is Drake's boy? You don't. Academics is Drake's boy. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I don't know about that.
I'm not saying that Drake feels that way.
Yeah, he said, well, academics is like, I'm your boy for you and me.
Exactly. We already know this. Let's not. Let's not act like that's
not. I'm your boy
like
for you and me. I'm your friend for you. Ever met somebody like that? Like you friends, they friends with you, but you ain't friends with them?
Yeah.
Like, I'm your friend for you and me.
Yep. I've had
That's how girls are, man. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yo, girls is wild. They'll make you in a relationship with them and you not. You're like, it's my girl.
What?
They got 10 niggas in the back.
When that happened?
You know what I'm saying? She like, dang, my boyfriend, he think we together. Remember that? We was in school. You're like, yeah, that's my girl. She'd be like, he think we together. Like, damn, won't you tell him you're not? Like,
getting all the benefits.
Yeah,
getting all the benefits
you know what I'm saying?
it.
She ain't giving you nothing. She ain't giving you nothing, man.
You just looking at her like, you look so good.
Yeah. That's man. I can see her talking there all day about that. Niggas fall in love with looks and shit. Like, oh man. Damn.
It's wired in our system, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, man.
It's wired in our system.
It is, man. But so okay. So Drake dropping a new album. Some Sexy Songs for You came out not too long ago.
Yeah, it's sexy.
We're going to talk about this real quick because I think that I haven't talked to you about this.
Yeah.
Right? We haven't talked about it. Now, you did listen to GNX, though.
You know I listen to GNX. GNX is... you know I listen to GNX. I'm still...
You got converted!
Converted. I know that's not converted. I don't see how you can it's converted.
Yeah!
I like Kendrick.
Oh,
I always
man.
told you I like Kendrick and I like Drake.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not choosing those sides because I like both artists. And
I'm telling you, man. I'm going to get you to like the Weeknd soon. Sooner or later. It's coming. I'm going to take...
I don't hate the Weeknd.
Bro, I'm going to buy Weeknd tickets. And I'm taking you with me. It's gonna be me and you. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, I got a ticket for Weeknd concert.
I'm gonna go. I like concerts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, I thought
like
about
concerts.
that the other night. I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna take that nigga to a Weeknd concert so he can really see what it's about.
I heard the album, the Weeknd album. It wasn't bad.
Hey,
it wasn't bad at all.
They gave it a high score, man.
It wasn't a bad album, but it just not for me.
Somebody in the comments was like, yo, won't you just let him like what he likes? You always trying to convince somebody, bro. I'm gonna have to unsubscribe because of that. I'm like, yo, I swear to God, somebody in this comment said that one of our episodes a while ago. He told me, let you like what you like. I said, no, nigga. I said, absolutely not. Like, what are you talking about?
Man,
no, he gotta like what I like.
This man been trying to change my mind on things, certain things for years.
Yeah.
So look, brother,
it is what it is. That's what I said in the comments too. I said, man, I always been trying to change his mind. Shut up. Nah, but look,
that's why he fuck with me, because I don't change my mind on everything.
Yeah, man, you hardballing me over here, bro. I'm like, damn, like I knew this was the one. I said, I know this is he gonna like this.
He gonna like this album.
This cannabis verse. He gonna like this cannabis verse. Watch this.
No, I like cannabis
it's all
a
right,
lot,
bro. It's all right. What you mean it's all right? It's gonna be the best things in pants and pockets. You crazy? Like, for real. That's how we be. You know what I'm saying?
Word is bud.
But nah,
that's
look.
Facts.
So this dude, he dropped just some sexy songs for you, and we have to compare it. We have to compare the contrast between the two. Now, you said this to me a while ago. You said you believe that Kendrick Lamar at this point is bigger than Drake. A while ago, not a while ago, but a little while ago, you said that one song, Not Like Us, pushed him over Drake.
At this particular moment, yes.
Do you think it's because of Not Like Us, or you think it's just Kendrick now?
Not Like Us pushed him over the top. Now it's Kendrick.
Now it's Kendrick.
Now it's Kendrick's the top dog right now. Like, I can't argue the fact. You know what I mean? Until Drake show me something.
I do have a question for you though. And this might be a little bit, I don't know, might come to a shock to you. I don't know how you're going to answer it, but do you think, and in fact, let me put this out there. Let me put this out there first before I even ask you the question. In 2023, hip hop started falling off the charts. 2024, hip hop really wasn't on the charts until Not Like Us came out. Not Like Us came out, took over the charts. Not Like Us is still on the charts. A whole year later. And May 4th, it'd be a year.
Damn, almost a year?
Yes. Yo, J. Cole song came out. You know what I'm saying? Push-Ups came out. Or Push-Ups didn't come out yet. But yeah, it's been a year.
Sheesh.
And they still arguing. They're still going back and forth.
It's a rap on them. Them two arguing for life. Them niggas opposite for life.
That's it. It is what it is, right?
If them two ever get together, okay. I would love to see 20 years down the line, 20, 30 years down the line. They sit down and have a good conversation.
Sit down, have a good conversation, right?
That'd be dope.
But look, check it out, right? So hip hop wasn't it wasn't on the charts. If you look at the hip hop charts from 2024, Not Like Us, once Not Like Us came out, nobody else was on the charts. They was really saying that hip hop was dead. Like, I'm dead serious. Mm-hmm. But here's the best part. Here's the part that a lot of people don't understand or notice. Kendrick Lamar has literally been on the charts since the battle.
Sheesh.
Drake been on the charts twice. Now, I'm going to get to him in a second, but he been on the charts twice. Drake been on the charts with Give Me a Hug and Nokia, right? Nokia's number 2 is fighting for number 1, but Kendrick is number 1 with Luther. You know what I'm saying?
Luther, that shit.
Luther is, they saying Luther is projected to be bigger than Not Like Us, which is insane to me. Right?
Yeah, that video dope.
Yeah, that video is crazy, bro. It's crazy, right? There's some things I'm going to show you. You might think I'm reaching, but
and then that nod to Luther at the end, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna break that down in a second. But anyway, right? So do you think that hip hop was dead until Kendrick Lamar came back? After I gave you all the information I just gave you.
If your information is correct.
Think it was dead.
Yes, then
and he revived it.
I wouldn't say dead because it's a genre and the people. I say to the pop world.
Yeah. It was, yeah. Okay. All right. That's a good answer, actually. So you're saying like it wasn't as popular as it was. And Kendrick Lamar doing that, he put it back at the forefront.
Back into the forefront of American music. Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
I agree.
I got you. That. Now, as far as Drake goes, right? So Drake drops Nokia. Nokia went from number 7 to number 4 to number 2. What's this song? Luther is number 1. Luther's been in number 1 for 8 weeks. He just dropped a music video for Luther. In 3 days, Kendrick Lamar got 10 million views. In 12 days, Drake got 10 million views. So when you say that Kendrick Lamar is the bigger artist now, off of the numbers, if we talking about like subscribers and we talking about followers, I will say that Drake has the bigger following. But the impact, Kendrick is pushing over Drake. So when Kendrick said you can't fake influence, this is what he's talking about. He's passed Drake in 3 days with his music video. And No Key is not a small record. That's a big record. It's not as good as.
Okay, let me tell you something. No Key, I've only heard it maybe once or twice. I
For
hear
you?
heard it wrong. I maybe once or twice, and I'm keeping it 100, yo.
Yeah.
Like it has not been in my rotation, but Luther, I listen to Luther all day. Man, I listen to Luther all day. 30 for 30. Right now, Kendrick and SZA, yo, they're a good team.
I don't know why they don't come out with an album. They should do an album immediately.
Yo, I probably would love that album.
They should do one immediately.
I probably would love that.
They should have dropped the album before they went on tour.
Kendrick and SZA?
Yes.
That album
immediately.
Dope.
I
don't think it's ever been a male.
It's never been a male-female duo like that. That's crazy.
They should do that.
Yo, 100%. If they did that, they'll change the game forever.
I've never think I've ever heard a bad song with them two.
Bro, All the Stars, bro.
Yo, that song's fire, bro.
Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
And I didn't know who SZA was at that time, but I loved the song.
Bro, what are we talking about here?
Like, you know what I'm saying? I was all about Wakanda,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So
we won't get started on that.
So that's when I heard the song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I didn't know really who SZA was.
Did you ever hear that soundtrack?
I knew, huh?
You ever heard that soundtrack?
Yeah.
He did that. Kendrick did that whole soundtrack.
Yeah.
That soundtrack is crazy, bro. A lot of people don't know that he did that. They just think it's just that soundtrack is pretty deep. It's pretty dope.
Nah, man, look, miss me with that. Look, that's my.
Got song.
I just played that. My wife was looking at me like, "What the fuck is that?" Because you know it get weird. You know what I mean? Yeah. At first she was like, "Because it get weird." Nigga, but I was like, "You're doing fire. I don't care."
That's that man. That album got The Weeknd on there too. It got The Weeknd song on there with what's the joint called? For him and The Weeknd? What's that shit go? How does it go? Be like all of the stars, and then the other one is I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a popular joint. It's his first single. With all this, he did 2 singles, All the Stars, and he did that joint.
I don't remember. I remember All the Stars.
You remember if I play it?
I probably would.
If I play it, you remember it.
I probably would.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, at this point, I think Kendrick Lamar, if he feels as though he want to step on Drake's rollout, he could do that. See, before we was people would argue that probably wouldn't be the case. But right now,
right at this particular moment, I feel as though Kendrick does have the upper hand.
Yeah,
but
you think Drake could get it back?
Yes.
You think he could overtake Kendrick?
I don't think he can overtake Kendrick, but I think that it will always it can become if Drake, like I say, lock in and really make a classic album. That's all he got to do. If he does this, him and Kendrick will be the ones. There'll be Nas and Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nas and Jay. There'll be Nas and Jay.
It's gonna be difficult for.
I mean, like artist wise, when it came down to our era.
I do have to tell you this, because I think a lot of people don't understand this until I did a lot of research. People think that Drake ran the game for 15 years. That's actually not true.
See, I seen that one. I watched that, brother. Yeah, I watched that, brother. I have
2 episodes about that.
Oh, I seen one, and I beg to differ a little bit. He
kind
of run it.
No. His name ran the game, but the numbers didn't run the game.
Okay,
he was very popular.
I see what you're saying with all the albums. I seen that. I seen how you ran that down and everything.
How can you say somebody ran the game if their albums ain't getting no awards and they wasn't number 1? I don't understand that. How can anybody say he ran the game if every year Kendrick dropped and Drake dropped?
Are you dropping? But you got to add in the singles that he was all over the radio.
That's what I was saying. I did say that.
So that's how he ran the game.
I mentioned that
he was all over.
Kendrick I mentioned wasn't that.
Out. He wasn't outside. But Drake
I did mention that, but I was talking in terms of albums.
You can say that, but you cannot.
So a single. So you saying a single? If all right, I'll put it to you like this: Drake had 4 singles, 4 that were very big. All the rest of his singles is okay. They ain't do as well as the other ones. And the 4 singles is Tootsie Slide. Matter of fact, I believe it's 5. So it's Tootsie Slide.
Trash. That's a trash song.
Tootsie Slide is 1.
That's a big single? That was a big single?
That was a big single.
I hated that song.
Right Step Left, you know what I'm saying?
I never listened
to it. Tootsie
Slide.
Slide, Hotline Bling. Now, and I'll get into get into this in a second.
And the thing is, Hotline Bling is another one that I didn't really like.
Hotline Bling.
Another one.
Just Hold On, We Going Home.
I like that.
One Dance.
One Dance was a good one.
And these are not rap songs. Everyone, and God's Plan. God's Plan is his biggest song.
God's Plan. I like that.
God's Plan is his biggest song. And that song got beaten by Not Like Us.
It can happen. Okay, but you know what I mean? Kendrick need to catch up with the numbers, so it's cool.
That's very difficult to do. Well, then again, it's really not, because it really depends on how we gauge the numbers with Drake. I ain't gonna lie to you. Drake has a lot of numbers on the side, but Drake he also had a lot of help.
He did have a lot of help.
You got Spotify putting you on every playlist. I don't know about that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
So can we say that Drake, it was running the game if he was manufactured?
Yeah.
How could you do that? I don't understand that. How could you say Drake ran the game for 15 years if you know deliberately that they were putting him on gospel playlists?
Because it's just how it works. It's the game.
That's not how it works.
That's the game,
When did
bro.
they ever do that? No one ever got that treatment. No one's ever got put on gospel playlists that are rappers
But this is the new times.
Oh, that is such an excuse for this guy.
I mean, come on. If that's an excuse, it's just an excuse. But it's the times, bro. Okay, listen, man.
That's crazy.
Listen. I just want you to, just hear me out for a second, man.
All right.
Listen. If there's nobody in this, there's nobody more that I know than you that knows how the game works.
Yeah. And
the money was in Drake's hand. So they're pushing Drake.
Yeah.
So they're going to push him. So they're pushing him, and this is how the machine works. He's the man.
Yeah.
The machine's going to push him. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Just like when Jay-Z was the man. Remember, Jay-Z used to sit there and make deals. He had a platinum album before the album even came out because he already made a deal with
Samsung.
With Samsung or whoever. Samsung.
I didn't count that.
He made deals with what you call it, but I don't care because the album still was fire.
I get what you're saying, but I just think I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying I can't. If you rigged the game, I can't definitely say that you ran the game if you rigged it. If they rigged it for you.
If the music is good.
What music was good though?
None of it was trash. Come on,
I ain't gonna say all of it was trash.
Then you can't say
music
that.
After Nothing Was the Same. And Reading Was Too Late. After that,
the one he had with Future, that most of those songs, Jump Man, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
I love those. That joint, him and Future Jones was fire.
Come on, bro.
Come on, I like Jump Man, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
30 for 30 was fire.
30 for 30.
They did 30 for 30 too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why Kendrick did it.
Listen, man, I don't hate Kendrick Lamar, bro.
I'm not saying you do.
I don't mind Drake.
Listen, all I'm saying is I think that me personally, I think that you can't say that this man, it's too many variables for it. It's like, okay, people automatically put Drake in this position where he has all the numbers. And it's like, when you start to do a little digging, you start to realize that he don't have more awards than Kendrick. He don't have more #1 albums than Kendrick.
That's facts.
how we argue in this debate? If I have more awards than you, and I have more, if my albums are number one more than your albums and critically acclaimed, and everybody, and they talk about putting my album in, and I win Pulitzer Prize and putting my albums in museums and all types of shit, and you still telling me that this guy is better?
Because his influence is his influence is more.
Go Drake.
Yes, especially around that
you
time.
Think, well,
just like you're talking about influence now, right?
Yeah.
So at that time, who had more influence?
I would say Drake had more influence.
Right.
But I would say that. No, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I would say that.
Dude, that's why.
But you and I know it's always going to be, when it comes to hip hop, quality over quantity.
True.
So even if he did have the influence at the time, it doesn't matter. Because now when you go back and you listen to all of this stuff, what can you really say?
I can go back and listen to old Drake songs and songs that I like that Drake. Now I still.
But you ain't listening to a whole album of Drake.
No. But
you listen to a whole album of Kendrick, though.
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Listen, the art, when it comes down to the art, Kendrick got him.
Kendrick got him beat.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down. I listen to a Kendrick album and I'm listening.
You listening? He got you.
I'm listening. I'm
saying he got you. He got you.
He got me. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm in it. You know what I mean? Because I want to catch everything I can catch. Yeah. I want to catch the bars. I want to catch the slight things. I want to catch the Easter eggs. I want to catch everything. I'm in it. I'm in it. I want to know. You know what I mean? Like when Good Kid, Mad City was. You know what I mean? It was out. And well, matter of fact, I didn't get to Good Kid, Mad City until like a good 4 years after it dropped.
Really?
Yes, man.
Wow.
Listen, my son was like. I got my son. I said, you like Kendrick Lamar? He was like, yeah, I like Kendrick Lamar. He said, Dad, all right. He said, Dad, Good Kid, Mad City. He said, it's like your albums that you used to listen to.
Yeah, that's more you.
And when he said that, he said, Dad, it's like your old albums. You're gonna love it. It's like it's like you're going through Compton with him. I said, what?
Yeah.
He said, so I sat there. I said, all right, son, I'm gonna listen. So I downloaded it. Matter of fact, no, he sent it to me.
Yeah.
He sent it to me. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
I started listening to this shit. I'm like, yo, this tune is fire. I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm good. That's my favorite album from Kendrick Lamar.
That's your favorite album?
My favorite album. I don't care about anything else.
I think
I listen to that album still to this day.
My favorite album from him actually is Mr. Morale. But my best album from him is To Pimp a Butterfly. That's more me.
I like it, but it's something about that Good Kid, Mad City. Man, my favorite song I listen to that joint at least.
Money Trees.
How'd you know? How'd you know? How'd you know? How'd you know?
Because I know your shit, nigga. That's why I be saying, yo. When I be like, yo, he gonna like this. Shooting in the dark.
Yeah. Money Trees, bro.
I'll tell you, bro.
I swear, if that's his.
Me and my niggas trying to get at you, bitch.
Yeah, man. That's my.
Oh, man. Home invasion. What's for say?
And then Rock, come on in.
Oh, my God, bro.
Come on, man.
She got living a lot like rappers do.
How'd you know though?
Cause I know I know what you like, nigga. Y'all trying to tell
I like
you.
rhythm. I like music, man. That's why I don't mind Drake, because I like music. I like good music, man.
Yeah,
I like good beats.
Shit, man.
You know what I mean? I like good beats, good bars, and I like flows. I love flows, man. Give me somebody with a nice flow, and I can listen to you.
Yeah. I think the reason why Good Kid, Mad City was such a good album to most people is he had flows and it was subject matters. It wasn't just him rapping about anything.
Yep.
Everything he talked about meant something.
Yep.
That whole Money Trees is them robbing a house.
Yep, yes it was.
they picking out the house that they're gonna rob. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my niggas trying to get it, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Money
for real.
Trees, man.
And then before I believe before that song, they was in the house. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, somebody in this room. So in this room. Like, yo, that's a classic album, man. That's classic.
Dying of Thirst, that's my jam.
Oh yeah. Dying of Thirst. That was with the lady. You know what I'm saying? But all of those albums are connected. They all connected.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the type of person Kendrick is, if that's what it is. Like, that's
I thought you would like what's the name better than Good Kid, Mad City though. Damn.
Damn is good. Damn was a good album.
I thought you would like Damn. I got loyalty and royalty inside my DNA.
I like DNA.
Oh,
Be humble.
man.
You know what I mean? That Damn was a good album. Do not get it twisted. But I love Good Kid, Mad City, man. You know what I mean?
I listened to Be Humble the other day.
I mean, he even got
It's
one of my
actually
favorite
better than
songs
I
on there
thought.
too. He got one of my other favorite songs.
What's that?
Drake and Kendrick.
What's the name?
Yeah.
Poetic Justice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, y'all would make so much more better music together because that song.
Did you like the interlude, the Kendrick interlude on Drake's Take Care? When he was talking about meeting Drake and he's talking about, these dudes been warring for a long time. Like, I hope y'all know. Kendrick Lamar actually started the war between him and Drake. He did a song on there called Buried Alive. And he basically was saying how Drake tried to introduce him to all these things. And he said, in the song, he basically was saying, like, Drake introduced me to all of these things as far as women and car, and saying, you're going to get consumed by this. And I said, I would rather die. So at the end of the song, he said something about he died. Drake did a joint years later during the beef on his during the beef last year on his Instagram. It was called Buried Alive 2, where Drake took shots at Kendrick in the joint where he was saying, if you was in a pine box, I'll still be in your spot. Because that's how Kendrick rapped in the song.
Okay.
So Drake rapped like him on Instagram. It was just a snippet on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And from Buried Alive 1 to Buried Alive 2, because Drake realized that Kendrick, years later, he realized that Kendrick was talking about him on his own album. So that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they've been warring for a long time, man.
Yo, Kendrick.
Kendrick is a time traveler, bro.
He crazy, but people been doing that for a long time. Hip hop been doing that.
He's a time traveler, bro. I'm dead serious, bro. Kendrick Lamar has to be some type of psychic. I want to show you something, bro. I want you to tell me if I'm tripping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if I'm tripping. I'm gonna show you something, bro. So you remember this part in the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you see what that is? So that door, on the numbers on the door says 6, 8, and 10. This is the door say.
I can't see it.
Well, you can't see it, but that's what it says when you zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
I can't zoom in right now, but that's what it says on the doors.
Okay.
6, 8, and 10. Now you do see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
See that? Do you see this meme before?
Mm-mm.
You never seen this meme?
No.
Now, I'm gonna show you again. Look, you see? looks the same, right?
Yeah, it does.
Right? Right here. See that? So in the video, SZA goes to see who?
The guy
who he look like?
Looks similar to Drake.
Okay. All right.
He does.
Yeah, all right. You look like Drake, right? You following me, right?
He does look similar to Drake. He does.
All right, okay.
She did date Drake, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Okay, she followed and number 6 is what?
He's the 6th guy.
All right.
I mean, I'm
you following me, right?
I'm following him. I'm following.
You got me. Okay, so look. Okay.
He's the 6th guy.
He's the 6th guy. And what is that right there? That's Death, right?
Yeah, that is Death.
Okay, right? And remember, SZA walked to see Drake, right?
She did walk to see Drake.
Okay, now let's check it out.
Door looking all sizzly.
Yeah, sizzly, SZA. Yeah. So look, now you tell me if this is some psychic shit, some futuristic shit, or whatever. Because I'm gonna type in a number 6, 8, 10, and we're gonna scroll down and see what it says. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
All right, look at this. Okay.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
6, 8, 10. Search. You see that, right?
What's a tractor trailer?
Tractor trailer. Dear John, right?
Hey.
Dear John, tractor trailer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking stupid. They must have took it down. I don't know. There it is.
What?
It's a Nokia phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, yo, come on, bro. You gotta get this one up, bro. Come on, bro. It's a Nokia phone, bro.
Okay, his song named Nokia.
Yo, who got a song named Nokia?
Drake does.
And who does she go see at the door?
Drake.
Tell me if is that a coincidence or did he really did that on purpose, bro?
No one Kendrick. It's a good chance he did it on purpose.
Yo, that's crazy, right? Tell me if that's not crazy.
That shit crazy.
You literally put 6, 8, 10 in. She goes to see a dude similar to Drake, and then you type 6, 8, 10 into YouTube and scroll down a little bit, and it's a Nokia phone, bro. And he has a song called Nokia. I don't know. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not trying to say. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Hold on, man. We're gonna come back to this.
Going over that whole meme with the.
Listen, bro. All I'm gonna say is I find that very fascinating that this man would put 6, 8, 10 numbers and no people gonna go look it up, and you look it up and piece the numbers together and a Nokia phone comes up.
Yeah, it could be a stretch, but it could not be a stretch.
That's a wild stretch. Let me put 6, 8, 10 in there. Because Nokia, there's a Nokia phone that's a 6, 8, 10.
And if you put
it's the phone that Drake was using.
In what?
In the video, phone. That's the phone that they were using. The one with the snake game. Yeah. That's the OG.
Nokia, that's the OG.
Yeah, that's the OG phone.
I've never seen the Nokia video.
You never seen the Nokia video?
Nope.
I didn't want to dig deep dive into that. When you watch the Nokia video, you're going to be upset. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I really don't. Okay.
But what was you going to say?
About what?
You was going to say something about something. Yeah, remember. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Hey, man, look, man. I just wanted to show you that, man.
I partake it sometimes, so
Yeah. I know. Hey, man, I just want to talk about. So, look, we're going to get out of here on this one, man. We'll catch you on the next one, man. And it's all good. See y'all on the next one, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Peace. Bye.
Torch the top.
That's crazy, man. They just died out.
Yeah.